Oh man, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Listen, I hope everybody is blessed. I hope you'll continue to keep the faith. I hope you're keeping God first, because if you continue to keep God first, you'll never be last. Listen, y'all. I hope everybody is continue to chase their dream and their mission, because if God gave you the vision, He gave you provision. God would not send you nowhere without if He didn't feel like you can accomplish it, He would not give you the vision. He would not give you that particular mission, right? And most of us are walking around in fear to chase the dream, to chase the mission, because we feel like we are incapable of accompanying or rising to the task that God has gave us. Yes, you are absolutely right when you're thinking in your fleshly ways, but when you like thinking you with God, and when you walk with God and you got the spirit of God, you know that anything is possible, and you know that He would not give you that particular mission if He feel like you can accomplish it. Right? He just wouldn't do that. Right? He like God will put no more than you can bear. Listen, y'all, I didn't know like nothing about the stock market. I didn't know nothing about motivation, speaking and like inspiring people, right? But I knew like once God gave me that vision, I was just gonna go do it. I was just willing to attack it. I was just willing to trust God on the mission, on the vision, right? And I ain't listen, y'all. I ain't even got it. I don't even have it all together now. Right? I don't even have it all together now. But I just trust God that I'm gonna continue to grow and fulfill the mission He told me to do. Right? I'm just willing to do that, y'all. And so this is what we're gonna do. I want us to continue to trust God on the mission, right? I want you to write down the vision and the mission that God gave you, and I just want you to trust Him on it, right? I don't need you to just be like thinking about what you can do. I want you to think about what y'all can do together. Okay, now we talking. I want you to think about what you and God can do together, right? See, that's why God gave us this big vision and this big mission, right? It's the reason why He gave you that, because He don't want you to do it by yourself. We're gonna have to collaborate. We're gonna have to like, for one, you're gonna need God, and you're gonna have to connect with some other individual, like-minded individual, to make the dream a reality. You're gonna have to. That's why God made it like that, because He know us. Like we'll try to do everything by ourselves. And you like, man, there's no way, like this big vision, this big mission God gave me, it's no way I can accomplish this by myself. And it's not that way on accident. It was designed that way on purpose, because God loves collaboration. Like God don't want you like, so if you can just do everything by yourself, what's the use of God? If the vision was so small that you can do everything by yourself, what's the use of the people? What's the use of God, right? And God wants us to depend on Him. God wants us to put His trust in Him. He want our body, our mind, and our whole, and our soul and our hearts. Like He want it all, y'all. And so that's why He gave you that big vision. And I don't want you to get discouraged, because I want you to know that God is on your side, and God is watching you, and God sees you. I don't like, okay, God told you to start your speaking career. You like, God, I ain't never spoke before. Hey, God gonna provide the tools with you along the way. God, you want me to teach invest? I ain't never invest. I don't know nothing about investing. God gonna give you the tools along the way. God, I never built a 7-figure business. God gonna give you the tools along the way. But the thing is, you just got to get started. You got to have enough faith. They're gonna faith again, y'all. You got to have enough faith to get started. You got to have enough faith to say, all right, God, I ain't never did this before, but I'm going to trust you because you gave it to me. You gave me this vision. I'm going to trust you to go fulfill it. That's it. Right? When I first got started, when I started the Untrapped Mind brand, like I didn't know nothing about business. I ain't know nothing about investing. I ain't know nothing about communicating with people. But I said, all right, God, I'm just going to trust you. And another thing, y'all, we got to stop chasing money. See, some of us so focused on the money, when the money don't come, the business stop. The vision stop, the mission stop. So are you more focused on the income, or are you more focused on the impact? Right? So now don't get me wrong, we all want the income. We all need the income to take care of our family, to build generational wealth. But I promise you this, if you can just continue to live in your purpose and use your gift to make impact, you'll get income. But see, we try to get the income, and like I say, one thing about it, you will get the income, but you won't have the impact, and without the impact, you can't fulfill your purpose. You feel me? Right? Because I like God want us to uh um like help his people grow, right? That's the main purpose. Like that's the main purpose of all of us here, like to impact the next generation. That's what we should be doing with our vision, with our mission, with our gift. Is helping other people, like helping the other generation the same way somebody helped you, right? And so I got a verse or some verses that I wanted to go over because when I was reading my Bible last night and it hit me, I say like this was good, right? This was good because I know like a lot of us are really suffering that we think because we think the vision is too big. And we get scared of the vision because you don't got enough faith in God and you don't got enough faith in yourself to realize, like, hey, bro, God would not have gave it to you if he didn't feel or if he felt that you are incapable of doing that. And God gonna provide all the tools, all the people that you need along the journey. But the main thing, y'all, I'm gonna keep saying and I'm gonna say it again. You have to get started. Can't nobody help you with nothing. God can't help you with nothing if you haven't started on nothing. You ain't even laid the foundation yet. Like in order to get help on something, you got to be already doing something. You got to already be moving towards that. People got to see how serious you is. God got to see how serious you is about him first. God got to see how serious you are about the mission. And so I need for us to get started. I don't care that you don't know. So what? Figure it out as you go. I promise you, God will give you the tools and the people and the resources you need as long as he see you going towards the vision and going towards the mission. For one, he's not going to let you fail because he gave it to you. He gave it, like he wants you to go accomplish it. Like God wants you to live in abundance and be successful. So he's not going to let you fail. But you got to have the faith and the courage to step out there and chase the vision. You got to do that, right? And so we're going to go and get into it. So we're going to start in Exodus chapter 4, verse 10. Then we're going to read to verse 10 all the way to verse 12. Because this was good, right? And so this is God and Moses having a conversation about God telling, like, God is sending Moses on a mission. And Moses like questioning God, like, God, I ain't never done that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, how many of us having that same conversation with God and God done gave us the vision, told us what to do, and we like, God, I don't think I can do that. Yeah. Like your fleshly ways feel like you can't do it, but with God, anything is possible. With God, like he can make anything happen, right? And some of us really don't believe that. So that's why we have this like back and forth battle with chasing the vision and staying in our comfort place and staying in the place we already are. That's in poverty. That's in poverty, right? And so let's get into it. Exodus chapter 4, verse 10. We're gonna start at verse 10, we're gonna read the 12. Moses said to the Lord, pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue. So Moses is telling God, like, hey, listen, I'm not eloquent. So eloquent means like persuasive and speaking. Like I'm not a good speaker, God. Like I'm slow of speech and the tongue. Like I'm not a good speaker. Right. So he basically telling like, man, God, I don't think I can make that happen. What you asking of me, I don't think I can make that happen. The Lord said to him, who gave human beings their mouth? Come on, dog. Like God said, who you think gave y'all the mouth? Right? I'm God you talking to, man. Like, come on, man. Who you think gave human beings their mouth? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? God telling you, bro, don't you know who you talking to? I'm the one gave you the mouth. I'm the one got the power to make people deaf. I'm the one that got people. I'm the one that got power to make people blind. I'm the one that got power to make people see. I'm the one that gave Sarah that couldn't even have a child. She was past the childbearing age and able them to have a child. Who are you talking? What are you talking about? That's how like y'all don't believe in God for real. Like what are you talking about? Ain't I'm the one who do all that? You talk about you can't speak, you're not eloquent enough. What? I'm the one gave you the mouth, son. I'm the reason why you're here. I'm the reason why you can see. I'm the reason why you can hear. I'm the reason why you got a mouth right now. What are you talking about? But some of us don't believe God can do it. That's why we never go chase the mission. Who gives them sight or makes them blind? It is not I, the Lord. Now go, I will help you speak and will teach you what to say. I'm telling you, God will not give you the vision without provision. Like God is telling Moses, I will help you speak and I'll tell you what to say. You just got to go do what I told you to do. Most of us are not just doing what God told us to do, and that's why we never get the fulfilling life that our family and I deserve. Like we don't never get the fulfilling life that you and your family deserve. Why? Because you're so afraid of chasing the vision, or you feel like it's too big, or you feel like you're incapable, and you're not putting enough trust in God. And like God got you. God wouldn't have gave it to you. He don't give you vision without provision. But Moses said, "Pardon your servant, Lord. Please send someone else." So, like basically, God is telling him, "I will help you speak, and I will teach you what to say." I'll help you speak and I'll teach you what to say. Listen, God is going to help you build that business and show you how to say it to people. Even though you never built a business or learned how to sell, God is going to show you. Even though you never made an investment, God is going to show you how to invest and teach other people. I'm living proof, y'all. I never knew nothing about stock, but God has been guiding me along this journey, and now I'm teaching people about stock. Why? Because I just trusted God on the process. Listen, I know you never own a piece of real estate, but God is going to show you how to own real estate. God is going to show you the moves and the resources and the people and the moves you need to make and the things you need to learn to continue on your journey. But you got to be the one to trust God. You got to trust God that He's going to do it. You also got to have the faith to go put the work in and go do it also. Listen, I know you have never spoken in front of thousands of people, but God is going to teach you what to say. You just got to be able to let Him come in and do what He need to do. You just got to be able to step to the side and say, all right, God, I'm not going to depend on me. I'm going to depend on you. All right, God, like I know I never done this before, so I'm going to let you take control, right? I know you have the power to like do anything that you desire, and so I'm gonna let you take over. Like just let God take over, y'all. Listen. God told us in Genesis, let's make mankind in our image. So you're not God, but you got the God likeness in you. God said, let's make mankind in our image. To rule over the birds in the sky. Like God, like why you letting a business rule over you? You supposed to be ruling over the business. You supposed to have dominion. You supposed to become more, do more, and then we can have more. But you are letting the things in the business and the things in life take over you versus you taking over it. And that's not God. That's not our God likeness that we're supposed to be living in. I need you today to start operating your God likeness and stop letting that business plan or the investment strategy or the wealth strategy like fear you from taking the next action, taking that next step so you can take you and your family to the next level. Because I want you to know, I'm gonna say it again, that God would not have gave you that vision without provision. Listen, God is not gonna send you somewhere without the proper tools. You just got to be the one to get started and trust Him. You just got to be the one to say, all right, God, you told me to do this, we finna go attack it. And I promise you, God is going to send the people, the resources, the tool, and all the things you need along the journey. I am living proof, y'all. I have met so many people that have helped me along to build a brand and build a business that I was like, bro, it's got to be God. I just started moving in that direction I wanted to go. I just started doing what God told me to want to do. I no longer focus on money. I was just chasing the mission. I was just want to be impactful. I chose my impact over the income. And now, like God is blessing me to a point where I'm starting to get the income and I'm still making a greater impact. Because that's just how God works, y'all. So I'm telling you, if you can today stop focusing on the money and stop thinking that God is too little for that vision and like realize no, like that vision is big, but God is bigger. and start chasing it, start doing what he told you to do, I promise you, like you will see your life go to a whole nother level. And like this Bible is just a book of principles, y'all, that we should be following. That's it. All right. Like this is just a book of principles. Like if we can just follow these principles, it's guaranteed the outcome. It's guaranteed the outcome. Right. And so what I want us to do today, like let's start following God principles that has been put in here for generations, for decades, for centuries, like to come. And I want us to start following, y'all. I want us to start following these principles that God has laid out for us. I just want us to start doing that, right? And I want you to know that whatever vision and mission that God gave you that you were scared to chase, I want you to start today. I want you to start today, write it down, look at it, and then we start putting actionable steps and plans in place to make it a reality. And I promise you, God would not have gave it to you, and God would not fail you or forsake you. I promise you that. So as long as you're doing like what's pleasing in His eyes and serving the people He told you to serve, I promise you, He would not let you fail. Will you have adversity? Yes. Will you fail? No. You will have adversity. Like you will go through things. I'm not saying just because you start chasing the vision and the mission that you will not go through things. Like look at Joseph. When Joseph had the vision, God gave him the vision. He went straight to adversity. He got sold into slavery, and he did. I think he did like 10 years in prison for something he didn't even do. Adversity, vision, adversity, reward. That's just how it go. So now that you got the vision, then God, you're gonna have to go through some things. You're gonna have to go through that adversity, then you're gonna get the payoff, right? But at first, you got to start trusting God enough to know that if God gave it to me, He will not forsake me or fail me, and He will not send me on this vision without provision. And so, man, I really hope this helps somebody today. I hope you get started today. Even if you wasn't like on the vision or chasing the mission, I hope you get started today. And even if you was, I hope you continue to have faith in man and this make this more real for you, right? And so, like, y'all continue to have a faith, continue to put God first, and most importantly, always choose your education before entertainment.